All right, this is game 2 of the Bury Me in the Rift campaign. So we've got the campaign die set at 6 on game 2. Our enemy effect is we are going to spawn all 4 monsters at the start of the game this time, and we have the diamond on this map active, so we have an ice turret that can freeze things, and we have the triangle effect on this map active, so our goal is to kill 3 monsters for that side, and our goal on this side is save the turret. Okay, so our mechs have 3 HP. I've gone ahead and rolled the spawn die. It came out at 6, so we're just going to spawn these guys in order. We have an intruder. These guys are annoying, but they're weak, so he's going to spawn on spot 6, unmodified. Next we have a herald. This guy is going to spawn on spot 6, plus 3 is 7, 8, 9. It wraps around past 8, so that'll actually go around to spot 1. And then we'll have a purple titan. This guy's going to be on spot 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We wrapped around at 8, so that's actually spot 4. And then lastly, we have the second intruder. And this guy will be back on spot 6, which is, of course, taken. So we're going to add 1 till we find an open spot, and that'll be 7. All right, so I've gone ahead and kind of figured out where I wanted my mechs to be. I think I'm going to deploy him here. Again, it has to be in the back 2 rows. And we are ready to go. So time passes. Reduce that to 5. Nothing spawns on turn 1. Let's roll this and slide the card row around. And start activating. Alright, so the Titan wants to go to column 1 and attack something. So he can move through monsters. He'll go over to column 1. He's only got 2 movement, but that's his ram. Lets him charge forward as far as he can, and then he deals 1 damage at range 1 and pushes his target. So he would actually run forward, hit the first mech, and knock him into the second, which would not be great all around. Hopefully we can get out of the way of that. Alright, let's see which spot. It's the only spot he could go to, so that's where he will go. The next ones will be the intruders. They're going to be looking for column 1, 2, 3. So the red intruder, there is nothing he can attack in column 3. He's going to seek towards the middle, so we'll start going from that card towards the other. Let's see, in column 4, that building he can actually attack because he's got 4 movement and he is leaping. He crosses terrain even though he does land on ground at the end. So he can't go into water, but he can jump over everything to get to ground. So he will go 1, 2, 3 in column 4. That lets him attack that building. Nothing else he can attack there. The yellow intruder still wants column 3 again. Nothing he can attack there. It'll start moving over here. Can he attack in column 4? He could get to the water tile, but he's leaping, not flying, so that's no good. It'll keep going, wrap all the way around. He could get to column 1 and attack, but monsters will not get in the way of other monsters' attacks. If he jumped in front of that beetle, that titan, he would just get hit. So he's going to keep going, and the first thing he can actually get to is that turret. So he's going to go 1, 2. And target that guy. These things immobilize you when they're targeting them, which doesn't matter for buildings, but it's annoying for the mechs. Finally, we've got the Herald. He's got a ranged attack. This one, as opposed to the Nightmare, it's not an arc. It just shoots in a straight line, deals 1 damage to the first thing in the row. I'm not actually sure. Let's see. He's going to seek column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't reach column 6 with his 2 movement. It's going to head towards the middle. And it looks like with 2 movement, this is the first column he'll be able to reach, and he's just going to target that building. Oh, and I'm sorry, I should only have 2 ruined cubes as of the last game. Also, I did get 1 upgrade, so that's where things were left off. Alright, so I've got 2 buildings under threat, this one from 2 monsters, and my mechs are both under threat. Fortunately, them I can move out of the way. And also, fortunately, I've got this turret can actually maybe help me a little bit as long as I can take care of it. So let's see what we can do here. Unfortunately, it's going to be hard to get both of my mechs out of that corner. So with that in mind, let's see. Now, I did not make this easy on myself, so I'd really like to push him into the beetle's way, into the titan's way, and get my mechs out from behind them so they don't get bumped when it gets run into. I'm not sure I can actually do that. I'm going to start off by doing the one thing I know I do want to do. So this turret, its stats were on the diamond effect. It's got a range 2+ arc, kind of like the my rocket attack, but it adds a freeze die to whatever it hits. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to have it shoot at this building and put a freeze die on it. Freeze die are 4. What that does is the next hit will instead remove the die. It it's covered in ice. So this building's going to get hit twice. I'm hoping if I protect it from one hit, I can clear the other guy out, and maybe we'll still be okay here. Looking unlikely, but that's the hope. So let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm in quite a bit of trouble here. So the turret has gone. I think he's going to have to go here and punch this guy to save the turret, at which point I think there's not a whole lot I can do to stop the... nope, here we go. So he will punch this guy. This is Mech A, is the Osiris. It deals 1 damage, 2 damage at range 1 and pushes. So that's enough to kill the intruder. It's only got 1 health. So that kills him. It does add fire, but the fire attaches to the intruder, which then dies. So the forest doesn't do anything if you kill the unit immediately, but the damage did cause fire there. So that's this guy's done. So he'll get hit by the Titan, take 1 damage. I really don't want to put this mech right behind him, because then he'd take bump damage. So let's see, he can go 1, 2, 3. And let's see, I need to save that building from being hit twice, which I don't actually think I can do, so let me undo that. I'm going to instead just, I can't kill or stop this guy from shooting the building, but the ice will take care of that, so let's just kill this. I can range arc 2+. I'll just arc over to this guy, deal him the 1 damage, that's all I need. Fortunately, those guys are weak. So he's dead, and now we're pretty safe. So effects, nothing happened. And then finally we're at the last step, monsters attack. Note we didn't do any detect step because there was nothing in the supply before I started going. Alright, so the monsters attack. He's going to, go in order here. The Titan's going to charge forward as far as he can. Bam. Deal 1 damage at range 1 and push. And then the Herald is going to shoot 1 damage in a line till it hits something. That's going to knock the ice off, but the building is okay. Alright, and we're back around to the beginning, so time passes. Always drop this die. Alright, and nothing spawns because nothing was detected last turn. We're going to re-roll the die and slide the line. Alright, so the Herald would like to go to column 6. He's only got 2 move. There's a mountain in the way. He can't get to column 6, so it's going to wrap around. Looks like the first column he'll be able to get to when it wraps around is there. He's got 2 move. He'll walk over there. He's going to shoot at that turret. That's actually pretty good since that turret can shoot him back if he's far enough away. Next is the Titan. It's going to aim for column 6 plus 3. It's going to wrap around, so that's going to be 7, 8, 9 is 3. So he'd like to go to this column. There's nothing there he can attack. And in fact, since he's only got 2 move, there is nothing else anywhere over here he can attack, so it's going to wrap all the way around, and he's going to go for these guys. And he would like to be as far south as he can. In this case, since his range is essentially infinite, he's going to back up to charge them, which is all okay by me. Lastly, we're going to spawn some new guys, starting with this card, and he will spawn on spot 6. And then we just go down the line. Another Titan will spawn on spot 6, 7, 8, 9. It wraps around past 8. That's spot 1, which is full, so it adds 1 till you find an empty spot, which is 2. Alright, we are done with detecting. We're on to player actions. So I'm pretty sure that this turret is just going to shoot and freeze him. Stops him from doing anything. Monsters will attack frozen things to try to break them out, but that's good too. It distracts them. Alright, so now I've got 2 mechs available to deal with this problem, I think. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'd still really like to kind of bump this guy in front of the mech. Actually, so I'm going to undo that. The turret's not going to shoot him because I think instead my Osiris is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got that upgraded move now. And then he's going to deal that Herald 2 damage and push it at range 1. So 2 damage, push, and now that Titan is actually going to finish it off for me. Alright, and at that point, I think I just want to, I just want to get my Shiva mech somewhere a little bit more flexible. So actually, I think I'll just stop him here. No, wait, this guy's going to get bumped into me even as he dies. So yeah, I will stop him there. That way I can back up and shoot whatever I need to shoot. Alright, and that's my player actions. There are no effects, so monster attacks go. And I was not paying attention here. The Herald is going to shoot before the Titan goes. So let's say I actually went 1, 2, 3. Alright, so monster attacks go. The Herald shoots nothing, and then the Titan rams into him, goes as far as he can, which is nothing, deals him 1 damage at range 1, pushes him, and kills him. So that's that done. We're on turn 3. Alright, monster spawn. We get a new Herald. And we get a new Titan. This guy will be on the inner track. Alright, we are going to slide the cards around, re-roll the die, and let's see what they aim for. So the first Herald is going to aim for 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to wrap around past 6 to 2. So he would like to be in column 2. He can't get there because there is a mech in the way he can't move through. So it's going to wrap around this way. Obviously, he doesn't have more moves, so the first thing he'll be able to get to will be somewhere over here. And from this column, he can actually shoot a building. He's not going to shoot through a monster, so he'll have to go forwards. And actually, there's 2 things. He could shoot this guy, or since it's a projectile that goes in a line, he could shoot this guy. He would actually prefer targets farther west, so that means he's going to target the mech, which I'm okay with. I can move out of the way. Alright, the Titan's going to go for column 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so it's just going to go all the way back around to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no way the purple Titan can make it over to column 5. So we're going to decrease and look for something he can hit. And this is as far as he can go. And there's only one thing there he can hit. So that's even better for me. I can walk out of the way. He's going to charge into the water. The red Titan also seeking column 5. He can aim at a target from column 5. He's not going to try to shoot through the other monster, so he's just going to stay put and go for the green mech. That's the only thing he can attack from column 5. Alright, we're done with monsters moving and aiming. We're going to detect an orange intruder. It'll be on spot 5, right there. And player actions. So yeah, I can get out of the way of both of those Titans and get out of the way of this guy. So I think first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have my turret shoot a building and freeze it, because that'll help later. I definitely want him out of the way, but before I get to that, let's have my Shiva. He can shoot 2+ in an arc. I can shoot behind this guy. Deals 1 damage, which I don't care about, but what I want is that it's going to push them all away. I'll just push him into the water. Boom. I do need to kill 3 monsters. I've killed, let's see, I killed the 1 intruder that spawned. That's why that was in the supply. This is my 2nd monster I have killed. So I just need to kill 1 more to get that goal taken care of. And now he just needs to get out of the way, and I wouldn't actually mind doing some damage. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to punch this guy for 2 and push him. Purple's going to go first. Purple is going to be out of the way and dead anyway, so it's going to be fine. Alright, there are no effects that happen. Monsters are going to attack, so purple goes first. He charges into the water. Good for him. And then red's going to go and charge into that corner. And I've adjusted his HP track since he's the only one left. Alright, we are on turn 2. This is going to slide around. Spawning was supposed to happen first, but that doesn't change anything. It's an intruder. And re-roll the die. Alright, so the Titan wants to be in column 1. There's plenty of things he can attack from column 1. Actually, no, there's not. There's one thing he can attack from column 1. 1, 2. He can turn sideways. That's actually all he can attack. There's nothing else for him to aim at and charge. The intruder would like to be in column 1, 2, 3. Let's see, there's only one thing he can attack in column 3. He can't go sit on the water, so 1, 2, 3. He's also going to target the Shiva mech, and he's immobilizing it, so Shiva can't just run away. I think we'll be okay there, even if both of them hit it. Actually, well, if both of them hit it, it'll kill him, because this Titan will bump damage him, maybe. It would probably be fine. Anyway, we're going to spawn some new monsters here, or detect some new monsters. So first one will be on spot 1, and second one will be purple intruder on spot 1, 2, 3. just like the columns they were searching for. All right, player actions. So, I did kill my third monster when that intruder, or when that Titan ran into the water, so my goal is complete. I just need to save the turret now. So let's see what else we can get up to here. So I think we're going to go, let's see, the orange intruder is what's keeping me immobile. 1, 2, 3. I'll deal this guy 2 damage and push him. Either way, he's dead, doesn't have enough health. And I'm standing on top of the detection. That's going to be useful because I want to block that monster from even approaching. And then I'm going to do, Shiva's going to walk on here, which is nice. That Titan's going to charge into the water. And then while I'm at it, just because I can, I'm actually going to have this ice turret freeze my Shiva mech, because when something frozen takes damage, instead the ice breaks. Alright, so I'm all done. Monsters are going to attack. The only thing left to attack is this Titan who runs into the water. And then that's it. So time is going to pass. We are on the last turn, and actually this is going to be a freebie. So first thing that tries to spawn is yellow. That can't spawn. It deals me bump damage that breaks the ice. And then the second thing that spawns is purple. That deals me 1 damage, but it's still blocked. So turn 1 is already won, and that was game 2. I completed both of my goals. So my rewards were I upgrade mechs A and B, and I get back that ruin cube that I lost in the first game. So I'm back up to full ruin cubes. I've unlocked the Osiris mech's second attack, and the Shiva mech has earned a new ability. It now adds smoke dice behind itself when it shoots rockets, and that is pretty useful. So that was game 2 of Bury Me in the Rift.